Hello friends, I am Dr. Murali Krishna, COO of School Ventures. I am enamored by the preschool industry in general and preschool industry in Bangalore in particular. Before speaking to you, I thought I should do some research and went through some statistical figures of preschool industry in Bangalore. For a population of 1.25 crores, Bangalore has got about 10,000 preschools approximately. That means, if you calculate backwards, every school comes to about 250 families. Convert 1.25 crores into, at the rate of 5 per family, it works out to some 25 lakh families. And when you divide these 25 lakh families by 10,000 approximate number of schools you have, it comes to approximately 250 families. One school caters to 250 families approximately. The number is pretty general. It's not very specific that every area you find for every 250 families a preschool. Depending upon the density of residential area and then requirements, number varies. That's how you can generally arrive at any preschool getting about 50 admissions is a good number for a preschool. How, you may ask? 250 families take about 20 to 30 in the family or in a productive age group, so that children would be available. 250 into 20 or 30 is 50-60. That 50-60 number is available for every preschool. It may vary. It may be some 20 to, let's say, 200 children per preschool based on the curriculum they are adopting, the facilities they are showing, and the confidence of the parents in the vicinity on the management of a preschool. Many factors would apply here. Then, what is the current status after this 2 years of pandemic? Approximately 5,000 preschools either have become dysfunctional because of a closure or putting up on the block. Many reasons are there. Remaining 5,000 are operational in the capacity of 20 to 70%. I am talking about the number which they had pre-COVID times. 20 to 70% of the students are still with the preschools, and they are running the online classes for them, online kind of an instruction. Branded preschools may be retaining more number of students, standalone schools may be to a limited extent, and good, credible standalone school who are running, who have got a credibility in the vicinity, they are also managing up to 50 to 60%. Scenario is not really pinky rosy, but here I would like to start with a positive note. The days are really optimistic. My friends, the worst is over according to me. It's not that the best is yet to come. You have to come to a neutral stage and then you have to slowly get back to normalcy. That means you are on the road to recovery. That's my point. Well, next year, by any means, the preschool segment is recovering and it is again going to boom. In the next couple of years, the industry again becomes strong in preschool segment. Underlying factor is that whatever preschools are closed, probably the load of those preschools are going to fall on it's a windfall for the schools which are currently running in the vicinity. That means the closed center students would like to seek an admission in a center which is running during the COVID time also. This is an indirect advantage for the centers running with all difficulties, who are maintaining the centers with all difficulties currently. Well, I would like to throw some suggestions, some observations to make the preschool industry again functional after recovery? Well, assuming that next academic year preschool segment is again going to open up for admissions, there are 5-6 suggestions which I think more appropriate, and then I would like to share them with you. The first thing is, your center is not operating for the past 2 years, or no student is coming there, no parent is coming there. You have to make your center eye-catching when it is about to reopen. Like you are entering into a new house, a new Graha Pravesham. For that, what all you make? Keep the things really tidy and clean. Add color. Suppose anything is not in a workable state, make them functional. Add color. Your boards and everything have to be replaced. Your campus has to get a spick and span approach. At the same time, it should get a colorful approach. In case another painting is needed, don't hesitate to spend money on the painting. That's the first and foremost thing you require to attract a parent. You have to announce that your center now is coming to life. That is the thing. The second thing, keep contacting your parents, your erstwhile parents, current parents, and then future parents through some means, and try to interact with them through a physical meeting sessions. Through you announce them how you are going to run center once it opens up, what are the measures you are taking, what kind of care facilities you are giving to the children post-COVID time, and you will have to make the parents address on the behavioral aspects of the children through child psychologists, nutritionists. These are all people you have to bring, expose them to the parents. Try to give some kind of a confidence to the parents. Yes, all kinds of support is given to all kinds of care is taken, all kinds of thoughts, they have all kinds of thinking went before they start announcing the center is open for the admissions. Such kind of a confidence you need to create. More probably, because of this 2 years confinement of the children in the houses, certainly the behavioral aspects have to be informed to the parents, otherwise they would think otherwise. And then acclimatization of problem. One student comes to the center and there will be a friction, a transitional stage where that student without any social behavior is coming to the center, getting himself acclimatized with other students. Perhaps it takes 3 to 4 months time. This you need to take into consideration. You will have to make the parents inform about the how to cope up with this kind of two kinds of behavior from the student. This is important. It doesn't cost you much, but at the same time it increases the rapport with the parents. The third thing, when student comes to your center, every grade, whenever it is possible, wherever it is possible, depending upon the area of the classroom you are using, let there be segmentation of the classroom up to 1 feet height. Use any transparent thing so that it can appear like a partition, but it doesn't really restrict any movement, any instructional part. Everybody is seeing the student. These 5-6 students are seeing the other group of 5-6 students. Like that, let the room be compartmentalized so that anything happens subsequently, the confinement of the students to a restricted number would not allow further increase to the whole classroom. This is the third thing I suggest. The fourth one, kindly prepare staggered leaving the children by the parents, staggered pickup. Both things you will have to maintain. You will have to communicate to the parent at what time they have to leave the child here, at what time they have to pick up the child from here. At the same time, use 2-3 entries and exits, if at all that is allowed in your campus. This makes them, the mingling of the students and parents with each other, it drastically reduces the contact and keep your campus safe. The next thing, what I mean to say is, academics. Are you thinking of an academics here? In this 2 years time, due to the online instruction, what happens? Some students are listening to that, some are not participatory, some are not voluntary. Many things would have happened. In general, we can say in one statement, no student is 100%. Learning objectives of each grade in respect of each student is not completed 100%. For this, without seeing anything, after these 2 years, your earlier nursery student, you are asking them to join a UKG. That means, do you know whether the information required to understand the UKG content is understood by the student during online transaction? In LKG, in nursery, I'm sure they are not. All of them are not. Some of them are not. When they come to you, in each grade, you need to identify what aspects, what concepts the student need to understand to get the instruction in the next phase. Where are the deficiencies, what are the lacunae of the student, individually you need to observe, and you have to regroup the student. In each grade, there can be 3-4 subgroups wherein no deficiencies of one group are different from the other. Your instruction, first 3 months, you will have to fill the gap of those groups. Make them uniform. After that, you can promote them, start instruction in the next grade. So, this particular thing should be taken care of, particularly academics. Then only the student would be comfortable, his psychology is comfortable. In that way, you are training the student, making him ready for the primary education subsequently. So, this is the most crucial point. Everybody has to pay attention. The last point which comes to my mind is that, why don't you go for some kind of certification? Stating that my campus is a secured campus. If somebody is giving you a security certificate, please get it. If some agency is giving you a COVID readiness certificate, my campus is COVID free, or no, all precautions you need to follow to say it's a COVID compliance campus, like that, no, a certificate is necessary. And then your child friendliness, and then know what all needed to be there. Likewise, 1, 2, 3 such kind of certificates, no, will mitigate the fears in the minds of the parents, so that your campus is safe. At the same time, parents believe that your campus is safe, and they would not hesitate to send the children to the campus. The objective, purpose, and then know for running of the preschool for common good will be served. My friends, these are few suggestions or no observations that came to my mind, which I diligently want to share with you. Thank you.
To receive such more educational videos, please subscribe and also share it with the people who are associated with education industry. Thank you.